name's Jo and welcome to Aussie Homeschool Adventures. It's great to have you here. Today I'm sharing with you a bit of a day in the life of a homeschool mum. So as you can see, I've just made my bed. I'm getting ready here, doing my hair and putting on some cream. Curly hair, it never is a 5-minute job. It always takes me a few minutes to do my hair, putting on some moisturiser. Decided I'd put a bit of makeup on today. I don't always, but you know, this morning because I was filming I thought I would. So yeah, just getting myself ready for the day. The children are out here, as you can see, playing some Minecraft before we do school for the day. They're having a wonderful time. They really enjoy their Minecraft. So it's been lots of fun for them. So they get a little bit of screen time. While I get ready in the mornings, I will make them some breakfast and then they will eat that and then they'll get ready. So here I am, I'm washing my hands and preparing to make breakfast. They're having jaffle this morning. So for those that don't know what a jaffle is, it's just like a toasted sandwich, but instead of it being flat, it has a little pocket that you fill with things. So one will have cheese and the other one will have baked beans and cheese. So they love their jaffles. So while their breakfast is on and cooking, I'm making my own. I decided to have some ham and egg and a little bit of hash brown. I'm also watching a session or two of the Australian Homeschooling Summit on my iPad. So that's what you're seeing me do. And a few moments there where I'm standing still, So I'm just making myself some yummy breakfast and writing out to-do lists and stuff, labeling things. The kids are washing their hands for their breakfast. You'll see me, so I'm just cooking my egg. So this is a very typical morning for us. I'm often do a cooked breakfast for myself and the girls have jaffles. Depends on the morning, but most mornings I'll have a jaffle. They really enjoy it. So while they're eating their breakfast, I'm going to sit down and eat mine and watch a bit more of that session and try and spend 5 minutes reading my Bible and have a little bit of a quiet time while I can sneak it in while the girls go and get themselves dressed and ready for their day. As you can see, I'm typing messages back in chats as well, so I was really enjoying that session. I can't remember which one it was now, but it's been a really good summit. If you're brand new to homeschooling, I highly recommend checking out the Australian Homeschooling Summit sessions. So now I'm just cleaning up the kitchen, dealing with the breakfast mess, wiping the benches down, and I will go and empty our dishwasher, which is down the other end of the house. We share it with my mother. So I'm just going and emptied it into the tub, and I'll put that tub of dishes away, deal with children as you do, and so that's pretty much all done. And I'm still listening to sessions and still typing comments and questions. So I listened for a while I could. It was really good. It was nice to be able to actually listen to a live session on that. So these two are doing their hair and their teeth, getting ready for our day to start. Oh. No? Oh. Goofball. Apparently we don't want breakfast. Oh, now we do. Come on then. You gonna eat your piece? Good boy. Alright, so you've seen us this morning. We've been getting ready, we've done our morning jobs, cleaned up the kitchen, emptied the dishwasher. The girls have done their hair and their teeth, and we're going to get started on our schoolwork. It is now 11:30, and I'm expecting them to tell me that they're hungry in a minute and want some morning tea.
Same, yes, exactly.
Yes,
I'm hungry.
They're hungry. So I'm going to get them started on some work, and then I will go and make them some morning tea. And So I'll show bits and pieces of what we're doing today. And yeah, so this is a pretty normal day for us. Some days it starts earlier, generally try and start earlier, but we had a late night last night and the girls slept in. So we had a slow start. It's one of the beauties of homeschooling, is that flexibility and freedom that we have to start when suits us. So speaking of, let's get out our Bible books, girls, and we'll get started. On Jehovah Rapha. Do you remember what Rapha meant?
No, healing.
Yeah, healing. The Lord our healer. All right. I'm gonna...
Savior.
No. I've got some morning tea, not super healthy, but you know, we've got a piece of fruit on there and some other snacky food. So show me a picture. Oh, very good. We've got Moses throwing the stick into the river. Becca's done her picture over here. She's got Moses throwing his stick. Oh, he's got a big stick, throwing it into the river. And she's got the same fruit, that same plate. They just have different fruit because they'd already had the other ones this morning. All right. We might have a quick look at the next page in this book and then we'll move on. Just talking about some of the body parts that they could see. I've just written them up on the whiteboard in my best teacher writing, of course, right? And the girls are now just copying down the ones that they could see and they listed in amongst their munching on food. Olivia's going to start writing and then... Yes.
Oh, I'm speaking.
So... The girls are over here doing their schoolwork. I'm just going to turn this around. One's here. She's doing her spelling. This one's over here. She was on the floor.
Hungry.
She's demanding food. We're going to break for lunch shortly. It's now 12:30. So we've done our Bible. We're working on our spelling. While they're doing that, I'm going to come over here. I've got some sight words games for Rebecca that I need to go through and remove last year's words that she's mastered and put in this year's words. So I've got like some cute ice creams and
Balls.
hamburgers and our baseball one. So I need to go through all of these. So I'm going to do that while they're doing their schoolwork. Becca's working hard on her maths lesson. She's finished her language. She's just writing out some sums, forwards and backwards ones. Liv's just finished her language. She's about to get her maths out and do that. And then we're going to take a make for lunch. There's 2 ways through the maze. Remember, only through open doors.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, I've sorted out one lot of sight words. I'm going to get Becca to check these ones here are ones that she knows. And then I need to go through my ice creams and my baseballs here still. But then we can actually have a sight word game to play tomorrow. Alright, so it's now 2 o'clock. We're done with our core subjects for the day. Olivia, are you going to play some Prodigy English as well? Yep, so Liv's going to join Becca on the Prodigy English game. I'm going to make some lunch. After lunch, we're going to come back and we're going to do... Just checking my planner. We're going to paint our model Sir Hass and we might do some of our world geography. We'll see how we're going. It's a bit late in the day to start to do too much. But the girls made these. I'll flip the camera around and show you. We made these yesterday for our Australian Hass curriculum. This is Becca's. This is Olivia's. So we just need to I might need to dry them. I might try hitting them with my heat gun. It's still a bit too mushy. But we're supposed to be painting them up to show the different biomes and rivers and stuff in Australia. So we might paint those up this afternoon. Well, I was going to go down and empty my compost bin, but it's not really showing up on camera. But yeah, it's raining like a lot, so I'm not going down there. And if I zoom in, can you see that white rooster? Yeah, that's Olaf, and he's silly. He's out in the rain. Olaf, go inside, you silly chook. All the rest are in. He's just standing out in the middle of the chook yard because, you know, that's what you do. So yeah, we're gonna go and do a little bit of our HAS curriculum now, and we are pretty much done for the day. So much rain. I've had enough. We are super soggy here, but oh well, we're having a La Nina, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and do this HAS. We're gonna read our very first.
I'm not going.
We're gonna read together the bulletin from our HAS, from the hassle-free curriculum from Unbound Homeschooling. So this is really cool. So, does that photo look familiar?
Yes.
It's from our time. Put his boots on. I'm going to put my boots on, and we're going to venture down. The rain has stopped. We're going to go make sure that chickens are okay and empty our very, very full compost bin. So I'll show you down around the garden in a minute. The dog thinks he's getting something. I'm not sure what, but yes. He knows where we're going. No, we're not going to the chooks yet. We're going to go to the compost first. Are you goofball? Hey, Bolt. Are you a goofball? Hey puppy, no. You're not going in the shed. No. Alright, grabbing some brown matter for the compost because you need that ratio of green as to brown as to what. And despite me saying it wasn't raining, it is now. So yay. Yay for Queensland and wet summers. Yes, we did some trimming. I have a massive pile of stuff that we need to burn when it stops raining. So yes, garden is still looking terrible. It keeps doing this. We've been able to mow bits and pieces, but yeah, I don't want to show you the inside of my compost bin. It's, well, there you go. You're gonna see it. It's gross. It's full. It's about time to not empty it. We let it sit and mature for a month or 2 or 3, and then yeah, start again with our new one, or our old one, which you can see down over the back there in the center screen, a little black bin that's got a tiny bit of old compost in it, and we'll go back to using that one. We'll probably move it somewhere else though. I'm gonna go check out, because that one's now full, we can't use it. So yes, we mowed around the garden beds, as you can see. We've cleared around our nectarine tree. He's looking a little bit sad, but I think he'll come good. It's probably just that coming into winter factor, so I think he'll lose all his leaves, and yeah, hopefully he'll come back next spring with leaves and whatnot. I don't think he'll fruit this year for us. He's still pretty new. Hey, get off. So yeah, that, my friends, is a cosmos. It's a flower, and they grow like weeds. And the stalk on it, I don't know if you can see just how thick that is. They were, I was expecting these cute little flowers. They are not. They do make a very pretty flower, but they grow so flippin' huge and thick. It's phenomenal. So yes, my galangle's growing well. And apparently this down here, this vine, is a green apple cucumber. And they're almost a noxious weed. They're really, 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 really quick to come up. So this is a garden bed here that we kind of lost it to the weeds. So we're actually going to scrap all of our in the ground garden beds. We're finding that they're not working. The soil here is really clayey. So rather than keep spending time and time and time trying to improve it and failing, we're going to go up and do a raised bed sort of system with the like, so you put the logs down the bottom and then dry matter and brown and then soil and compost and all of that. So yeah, so this is our other compost bin. I think there's only a little bit left in here. That's looking more composty, minus the grass. So it's only about, what, you reckon, a third full? Quarter full?
Yeah, quarter.
About a quarter full. So we might take it out and shove it into one of the so those beds through, whoa, focus, it's focusing on my finger. Those beds through there, the sweet potato and beyond, are all raised beds. So we might top up a couple of those with some fresh compost from here, ready to plant our winter crops. Because it's getting close to thinking about getting broccoli and all of those things in the ground. So that's all sweet potato. Yeah, don't ask. I don't want to know. And then we've got some garlic that sprouted up in amongst all these weeds here. So we can't pull the weeds out too much. I don't want to risk damaging my garlic. Yeah, so that's garlic, and that one's garlic, and there's weeds. Never mind the weeds. That one's all weeds, but the weeds in there are nothing compared to what we find the weeds grow like in the raised beds. The plants die and the weeds grow. Sucks. This one's all strawberry. So as we come back into strawberry season, we'll have to thin these down. That was one runner that's just filled the bed. There's another cosmos. Oh my goodness. We started with only a few, and then that's more sweet potato. So yes, my poor garden, it's a bit neglected. We need the rain to stop for more than like 30 seconds, because seriously, it just keeps raining. Our feathered friends. So, yes. How much rain?
26 mil.
So there was 20 mil in there this morning, so we've had 6 mil today.
They're not empty.
No, well, it didn't stop raining. I haven't been down here. So we've had a couple of new babies. We've got this little one here. I can't remember what they are. This one's a lavender. This one's lavender cross something. Yeah, Sussex. A light Sussex, that's what he is. Then we've still got our beautiful rooster. He's still stupid. I don't know if that's Mischief or Anna. That's Mischief. Then Mama Anna's over there. I'll do the gate. And yes. So our flock keeps growing because we have 2 chickens that like to go clucky and sit on eggs and actually hatch babies. Don't you, Miss Mischief? Hey? You had your first successful hatch of babies this year, which you've abandoned now, but they're not really babies anymore. Her babies were these 2 here, these 3. These 2 we got actually as day olds and gave them to her to raise. This red chicken here wasn't the one that hatched them out, but she has decided to be a surrogate mother to them now that Mischief has decided that they're old enough to fend for themselves. That black one down there is one of our babies. Olaf was one of the babies that we've hatched. So yeah, we've got quite a few now. We're waiting for some of our pullets to actually start laying us eggs. Speaking of eggs, let's go and see how many eggs there are. How many are there, Sean? Sing.
4.
4 eggs. Woohoo! 2 green, 2 brown?
Yes.
Cool. Our pretty birds. So Mischief and Anna, those ones with the fluffy tops, they lay a beautiful green egg. So they lay these ones, beautiful green eggs and brown eggs. So yes, how's their waters? Mum thought they were low this morning. Yeah, that one's still half, but that one's empty, I think. All right, so I need to put this camera down and do the chicken water. So school is done. Youngest is playing Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation 2. The oldest, what are you doing, miss? She's playing on the phone. And you trying to make your flip book or not?
I was, but I still don't know what do I want to draw.
She's going to make us a flip book. So school's done for the day. I'm about to go and make some dinner. A local resident came to visit us. We often get them here at this time of day or in the afternoons. Isn't he beautiful? Come and perch all over our playground and the hoop and eat our bugs. I love kookaburras. They are my favourite bird. I love their sound. He won't laugh now for me. He'll just sit there and look very regal. He's so pretty. 6 o'clock apparently. Love these long summer nights. Not really. All I have to say is I'm glad it's not daylight savings because it would be 7 o'clock. So that is a glance at a day in the life of my family in our current homeschooling season. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we get up to in a day. Not every day looks the same. In fact, no 2 days ever really look the same, even if I try and plan them. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a fantastic week, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.